Going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody that's in the building. If you are here and you can hear me clearly, please put a number 1 in the chat. Please put a number 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me clearly. Please put a number 1 in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Okay. I see somebody. Okay, y'all can hear me clearly. Great. Okay, make sure y'all hit the like button and share today's show if you're here. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share today's show. Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show, y'all. Okay. We back. Shout out to everybody in the building. Welcome back to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to everybody in the building. We are going to get into today's show. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button. And we are going to get into today's show. So make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the show. Shout out to all the visionaries in the building. Shout out to everyone in the clouds. Salute to everybody. Like I said, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button. We're going to get into today's show. We are going to get into it. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Man. Let's see who's in the building. But before we see who's in the building, we got to shout out our sponsors. Shout out to Alpha Juice Co. If y'all would like to get y'all Alpha Juices, make sure y'all click that link down in the description box or in the pinned comment section. Click that link, and at your checkout, use the promo code DS1Ross to get a discount off on your purchase. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to Miss Angie in the building. Salute to you, Miss Angie, for always coming through and holding down the chat. Shout out to 5 Trey in the building. Shout out to Mr. Sutton in the building. Salute my brother. Shout out to Miss Queen in the building. Salute to you. Always coming through and holding down the chat. Salute to OG Sonny Blanco in the building. Salute, OG. Salute. Good to see you, bro. Shalom to Self University on the check-in. Salute to you, my brother. Let's see who's in the building. Let's see who else up in here. What's up, Adrian? What's going on? Good to see you. Adrian says Black America should stand with them. We have the buying power. Stop spending with everyone that's not you. Shout out to you, Miss Adrian. Shout out to Dion Covington on the check-in. MTG VTV, what's going on? Welcome. Good to see you. Alonzo Hall, salute my brother. Aya Thunder, what's good, my brother? What's good? Getting there, bro. Getting there. I'm feeling a little better. Getting there, you know. Shout out to T Church on the check-in. Shout out to everybody. Y'all see today's show. We are going to get into it. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Share it on your community tabs, your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere that you share content. Make sure you share the show. Y'all see today's show. This is why Black men should stand with Kyrie and Ye. We got to talk about this because I know a lot of y'all are probably like, man, you know, why would you be standing with these black celebrities? And you know, this might not be smart, DS1. It might not be smart for your YouTube channel. You know, it might hurt you in the long run. I've saw a lot of it. I've saw a lot of those sentiments, not to me directly, but just a lot of those sentiments being made, you know, and I can understand that. I can understand why brothers, you know, may take a may keep their opinions and how they feel and what they think about this stuff to themselves. And I'm cool with that, because you know, some guys choose to have the conversation amongst themselves, and that's cool. But then we also have guys who feel that it's right to speak up, that have something to say, that want to speak up. And I think more brothers like that should do that. If you feel the need to say something, say something. Don't just say something to say something, but if you feel you have the need to say something and what you saying is valid, say it. Say it. Because at the end of the day, these brothers, whether they're millionaires, billionaires, they're as I was saying, these guys are still black men. And not only are they still black men, but they're fighting for a righteous cause. So it's not like we're just defending these guys because they're black men and we're black men as well. So we need to just defend them because of that. No, because we know that all our all our skin folk ain't our kinfolk. We understand this. We understand this, right? Aya Thunder says, please touch on how the WNBA are not supporting Kyrie, and though he supported them financially during COVID, our women don't fall in line. Well, let me touch on that real quick. Let me say this, bro. And this is why over time on my channel, I just start speaking to us directly. Junior Ali, salute my brother. Peace to you. Because if we're going to hold the leadership position in a relationship, right, then a lot of what we worry about with our women, that shit will sort a lot of itself out when we figure out a lot of shit that's dealing with us as men. And I'm saying this because women watch what we do. And I'm going to give you an example. All of these women running around promoting being thoughts and running around smashing and putting it out in the open. Why are they doing this? They're doing this because men have done this. And this is what these women are saying. We're doing it because men do it. And we can't act like we haven't done it. So if and this is just on a basic level. If women are copying what they see men do, then by default, that makes us the leader, right? So, and I said this before, if women see men, if black women begin to see black men come together and work together, a lot of that shit will go away, man. You know why? Because a lot of them not going to want to be alone. You see? See, these women know that when black men get shit together on a certain level within ourselves, a lot of these women are not going to have men. They're not going to have any husbands because they're not going to qualify. So we don't need to worry about the women that's not going to fall in line. Just like we don't need to worry about the men who's not about agency. We don't need to worry about them. We need to be speaking to the ones and dealing with the ones who want to do something, who's making a conscious effort, who's making a constant effort every day to do something. This is who we need to be worrying about, Eye of Thunder. These are the women we need to be worried about. We don't need to be worrying about Tatiana and them. We don't need to be worrying about them. We don't need to be worrying about them falling in line. Because what's going to happen is when we get shit together as brothers, they're going to fall off. And if they don't fall off, guess what they're going to do? They're going to fall in line with the rest of the women. So what they're going to do is they're going to start listening to the women who have gotten chosen by the men like us, because they're going to want the men like us, because those are going to be the only black men available. You see? You see? This is what happens, bro. Hey Raven, good to see you, love. This is what's going to happen, bro. This is a direct reason why brothers need to stand with Kyrie and Ye, and we need to openly express it. The brothers who choose to take that stance, we need to do this because the world, we're talking about appearance value, the world, we're on the World Wide Web. The world needs to see black men standing with other black men that's standing for a righteous cause, dealing with their people. The world needs to see this. The world needs to hear it. You see? The world needs to see this. We're on the World Wide Web. We on podcasts. Follow the Foundational Manhood Podcast. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan. We're on the airwaves. We got podcasts. We got YouTube channels. We need to show allegiance to our brothers. We have to start showing this. You see? It's election time, right? The elections just passed. Everybody's talking about politics. But politics is nothing but the political affairs of the people. Our political affairs as black people are fucked up. Now, if black men want to stand up and deal in politics, we got to get our political affairs as black men together. You see, this is how shit spins off into the macro. We like to talk about politics and all that type of shit. Van der Van, salute. We like to do all of that, but at the end of the day, the things that's going to get us in that arena to compete Black men are not willing to do. You see? Black men are not willing to sit down and have effective conversations without wanting to kill each other, without threatening each other, none of that shit. Without us drifting off into talking about hoes. None of that. You see? And we have to show allegiance to one another. I'm not sitting here saying we gotta run up each other's asses and you know, hold each other hands and merry-go-round. No. But the world need to know, okay, these black men are all on one accord. These black men are serious about what they're trying to do with each other. And if you got a billionaire and a multimillionaire who's standing up for black people, why us on the ground level is not supporting that? Why? This is what I want to know. Why? Why, as black men, we have a problem with doing this? But then we complain about not having any representation. But Kanye West tried to get us representation. Ice Cube tried to go and speak to get us representation. See, we don't even know how the game is played. So why don't we do what we know how to do? Let's at least use our platforms. You see? Let's at least do that. Let's share all those streams. We'll share all the bullshit. We'll promote all the bullshit every day. We'll promote who died. We'll promote who just got indicted. We'll talk about who went to jail, who a snitch, who might be gay. See, this is what black people like to listen to. This is what black people share and like and talk about all goddamn day. This is why to the world, appearance value, to the world, this is what we're about. Because this is what the fuck we advocate. This is what we share. This is what we talk about. These are the videos that get the most views. These are the streams that you niggas donate to. Who might be fucking who? Who like who? Who met up with who? Who flew who out? Who is who boo? This is the problem. We really gotta pay attention to this type of shit. This is the problem. Then we wonder why we so damn crazy in our mind. Because look at what we promote. We promote everything that we say we don't want. But the shit that we say we want, we don't promote it. We don't support it. We always say, oh, the rappers are not for us. The rappers are against us. The athletes are against us. But then when you get some every 20, 30 years that pop up and that advocate, what you niggas do? You bash them, you stone them, you do everything to move away from them. But then when you're 50, 60 years old and you're sitting back looking at the world, you're like, God damn, we need somebody to help our people. But when you was 30 years old, you was the motherfucker who didn't advocate for nothing. See, this is the problem with black folks. When you was 30, nigga, you was the nigga who said, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Now you're 60, 70, you the nigga talking about we need some representation. Now your kids grown and the world fucked up and you an old man. Now you're sitting back saying, man, what we gonna do? What my great grands gonna do? How they gonna make it in the world? Hold up, nigga. But 40 years ago, when you had a platform, when you had a voice, when you could have said something, you chose to say nothing. See, this is the problem, black men. This is our problem. See, don't worry about our women falling in line when niggas is sitting back, not saying shit. But soon as some black women want to go in a restaurant and twerk on a table, you niggas got every fucking thing to talk about. Oh, did you see them? They was twerking on the table. But nothing to say about Kanye. Nothing to say about Kyrie, who's defending black people. But soon as some little thoughts start shaking their ass in the street, you niggas jump right on live. Man, did you see that? Man, this the problem. This the problem. What about the problem now? What about the problem that this black billionaire can't say what the fuck he want? What about that being a problem? What about these black men losing all of this money because they telling the truth? You don't find that to be a problem, but you find black women twerking to be a problem. Sitting their ass on a sink is a problem, right? But these black men getting ran through the ringer, that ain't a problem though. We don't need to talk about that. You know, I must stay off that. But you're gonna keep talking about these hoes though. Right. You're gonna be the old nigga 30 years from now complaining about how the world gonna be when you did nothing, when you said nothing. This is the problem with black men. But we'll get up here and tootle our ass around, always talking about some women and what women need to be doing. Well, you know, these women and these women and these women. And these women, I don't get it. I don't get it. This is what you niggas use your voice for. These women, and these women, and if these women, y'all talk about the women as if they're the leaders. Shouldn't the leaders be talking to the leaders? Why are the leaders talking to the followers? Excuse me. Can y'all put that in the chat? Y'all said the men are the leaders, but every goddamn day when I look at content, you niggas talking to women. Why y'all not talking to the men? Why y'all not talking to the leaders? Why y'all not trying to uplift and motivate the leaders to be better? Why are you talking to the followers? Why are you not telling the leaders to fall in line with other leaders? Why y'all not doing that? Why are you talking to the followers? Well, you need to fall in line. But you got a bunch, the fucking coon list is longer than Santa Claus in the North Pole. All you niggas on the coon list, but women need to fall in line. But the goddamn black male coon list is as long as Santa's beard. With all you niggas on there. Coon list long as hell. Long as the yellow brick road. long as the yellow brick road. This is the problem. This is why black men should be standing up for Kyrie and Ye. We don't need to be worrying about what black women doing. This not their problem. This is not their fight. Okay? This don't got nothing to do with them. Okay? Shout out to Wacky. Let me see what Wacky said. Wacky says so-called black males need to develop organizations to protect the few rich and famous black people who speak up for us. If not, then nothing will change. Facts, bro. Facts. Agency. Shout out to Wacky in the building. Raven says, honestly, black men would be better off if they stopped thinking about the undesirable black females running through our community. They are much more pressing matters than thotty by natures. Facts. Facts. We definitely need to stop worrying about the undesirables, the tangy Tashas of the world. Yeah, we don't need to be worrying about tangy Tasha. We don't. And raggedy Rachels. We don't need to be worried about them. Of course not. Of course not. Aya Thunder says, freedom of speech is a real problem. Even Dave Chappelle is under fire for the anti-Semitic so-called joke commentary made. Facts. Facts. And you know they're gonna double back and try to get Dave again. You know that, Aya Thunder, because they couldn't get him the first time. So they just spinning the block. You know how they do. What's good, Bucket? Jeffrey Bearfield, salute. You know how they gonna do. They're gonna double back. They spinning the block on Dave. That's what that is, man. That's what that is, man. They spinning the block on him. Spinning the block on him. Oh, we couldn't get you this time? All right. We got you comfortable. You're back. We're gonna get you again. You know that's how they do it, man. Raven says, understand, brothers, the very women you say you want are waiting on the side for you. For you in capital letters. All to stand for something real. We have no problem following our real leaders. I'm gonna put that up there for y'all. I'm gonna put that up there for y'all, so y'all can see that. But brothers, this is what I'm saying. See, the number one reason why we should be standing with Kyrie and Kanye, number one, is because what? What did Wacky say? Wacky said we need to create organizations to protect our rich and famous brothers and sisters who decide to speak for us. So that denotes what? We need agency. See, the only way we can create organizations is if we unify, we come together. And the number one problem that black men have is what? The lack of black male agency. So when they see black men speaking up, see, why do you think I did that video about LeBron, quote unquote, defending Kyrie? Why do you think I did that video? And I gave all the brothers who's been speaking up a round of applause. And I'm going to do that again. I'm going to give us a round of applause because we put pressure on that nigga to speak up. See, don't think, listen to me, y'all. Don't think that these people don't watch YouTube. Don't think that some of our videos don't circulate to certain people. You don't know who listening. You don't know who listening. You don't even know who just like to listen to you. You don't know. These are regular people, y'all. We put pressure on LeBron to say something. The tweets, the Instagrams, the YouTube streams and videos. That's what made LeBron say something, because he wasn't going to say shit. We made him say something. So don't think your voice is little. No, you a black man. No black man voice is irrelevant. Don't ever think that. Don't ever believe that. Don't ever believe that. Don't. Especially when you speak in truth. Don't ever negate your voice, brothers. I know we've been through a lot of shit. And a lot of times we think we're not being heard. We think everything we saying is falling on deaf ears. It's not. Especially today. It's not. What we do on this internet is watched heavily. People listen to this shit. So the first reason why we need to stand up and stand with these brothers is to show that they have some agency, man. They at least have some brothers. They at least have a few thousand brothers out there that's at least gonna say something. Because trust and believe, people are looking to see how black men are responding to this. Don't think this, brothers. Don't think people are just sitting back like, oh, this is happening to Kanye. No, people are sitting back like, oh, they about to drag another black man and take all his money, just like they did Bill Cosby, just like they did all these other black men. This is what they're sitting back doing. And they're sitting back waiting to see who's going to say something, who's going to step up and help, who's going to try to bail them out. This is what people are sitting back doing, like they've always done. Like they've always done. There's people sitting back like, damn, well, do black men even care? These are other black men. And they're speaking up for us. It's not like these are coons. These guys are not on the coon list now. These guys are not even on the coon list. But every day, they're still taking their platforms to talk about hoes. They're still using their internet image, their digital footprint for it to denote hoes. What a hoe gonna do? What she not gonna do? And why? When we got two black men who standing for us under fire. We still talk about mating decisions. You see how they keep black men off their square? See, that shit's supposed to be put to the back burner. That whole gender conversation shit, that shit should be put to the back burner. That's supposed to be put to the back burner. That is irrelevant right now. Totally irrelevant. But you know why these conversations are still had? Because we don't want to face the real issues that black men are facing in society. Just like we have our own personal issues, we have societal issues as well. And these issues are our issues. They're attacking us. You see? And we're not talking about it. We still talking about why she need to submit. Come on, y'all. This don't make no sense. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. This don't make no sense, man. 7 Holidays, salute. This is crazy. Mr. Sutton says DS1 is simple. Bro watching a woman shake their ass and act a fool is good enough for a lot of brothers. It is. It is, bro. I know that. I know. Absolutely. Absolutely. I know it is. But like I said, those are going to be the same niggas, bro, when they 65, 70, and their great grandkids are growing up, right? These are going to be the niggas that's going to be complaining about how fucked up the world is. Them same niggas, bro. And we know them because we grew up around them, bro. We know them, bro. You know them. You see them every goddamn day. These gonna be the same ones, bro. You see? So I want to let the brothers know who's gonna defend black men, right? In any way that you can, right? Even if it's saying something. See, y'all brothers gotta pay attention to shit. Y'all gotta understand how this internet works. How do you think the women are able to monetize and galvanize and create whole sectors where they could just stay in their sector and make money off the people, off the women, excuse me, who value that content, who's growing from that content? How do you think they're able to do that? How do you think they're able to do that? Unity. Unity is not always us getting together and being in one place. No, unity could be when this content creator is under fire, we protect them. We come around them. We shield them. We always make sure they're financially okay because they're promoting an agenda that we want. Why black men can't do this? Why black men can't do this? What's up, Apple Cider? Shout out to the underrated darkness. Salute, bro. Why? Because it's always a nigga got some trust issues. But you trust the hoes though. You put the trust in the hoes though. See, this is the problem. We're not willing to get behind what we want. Even if it's just you defending another brother on your platform. What you think these women do? They go live and have 200-300 other women in there. Oh no, they better not be talking about such and such. They better not be talking about her. 200. Girl, we got you. 200. Girl, they better not fuck with you. 200. Why black men can't do this? And then, do you know that these same black women are using the same audience that they develop here on YouTube and here on social media, and then they transfer it and they're creating nonprofit organizations? They're starting all types of shit. What we doing? Still sitting around talking about these hoes need to fall in line. These women need to just stop it and listen. What? What are we talking about? We're far off. We're far off. We're supposed to be using this content for black men, and then each of us taking our platforms and the brothers and everyone else who support us and translating it over into organizations. Why can't we do that? Why can't we do that, brothers? And then we can actively be on the ground. We support Kyrie. We support Kanye. What's the problem? And this has nothing to do with women. This has something to do with being black men. and our existence, and people understanding who we are in society. This is what we have our own fight, brothers. Understand this. See, the women done went and fought for what the fuck they wanted, and they got it. And they still fighting for more shit. We fighting for submission. She need to submit. We fighting for submission. When there's some other shit going on in the world that's against us, that's bigger than our goddamn woman and stronger than our goddamn woman. Especially some hard-headed, broken woman at that. Don't you see that there's a bigger problem here? Well, don't y'all see that now? Y'all still don't get it? What is it gonna take for y'all to get it? What is it gonna take at this point? What is it? Y'all put it in the chat room. Aya Thunder says Black independent media is the future. It means the content can't be shushed, and we can grow a positive culture of influence. Facts, bro. Facts. We can do it here on YouTube. We can do it right here on YouTube. We can do it right here on YouTube. We have a whole group of brothers to start this stuff. The brothers just don't get the support. The brothers just don't get the support. But let them start talking about the hoes. You know. You'll have a plethora of men in here. This is the problem. This is the problem. This is the problem, man. What up, Akuma? All right, Thunder says YouTube influence and penalizes those that thinks different. They do. They do. They do. But the brothers who are on the front line, we're willing to take those penalties, bro. If we understand we got men there, if we know we got a great support system, we'll deal with the little penalties. We'll deal with all the videos not being monetized completely. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that. That's not an issue. That's not an issue. It's not. That's not an issue. The issue is the support. There's too much people afraid to get behind what they say they want. Because when you look at the videos, that only got 1,000 views. That only got 900 views in 2 days. And, that type of goofy shit. That's the problem. That's the problem. But you know what I watch these women do? I watch them. I watch how they work. They got a whole system. I watch it. They come in there, 2 of them. They come in there, they start a show. The women go and support them, right? And then they get behind the scenes. They find the women who support them. They find other women who want to do content too. So while they still doing their shows, building their shit up, they grooming another girl in the background. Grooming her. Then they interview her. Bring her on and interview her. Yeah, tell them about your channel, girl. Now, this girl done got 1,000 subs before she even started really making content. She already got 1,000 subs. I watch what they do. But see, the men only do that when we talking bullshit. Yeah, this a red pill channel. Yeah, cause you be talking to these hoes. Yeah. This the problem. You see that? Come on. It come on, brothers. We gotta stop acting like this is not what's going on. Come on, man. Raw. What's good, Raw? Why we can't act like this is not what's going on? See? Why do you think the one of the favorite quotes of today is the world loves negativity? Why why do you think that? That that thought was developed because people watch millions of people support negativity. That is why you will accept that in your mind. You see? No, people support what they want. It has nothing to do with just it being negative. Because if people wanted to support positivity, they would. They would. It's just that simple. It has nothing to do with the world. It has something to do with the people in it. And how people, especially us brothers, are allowing things to influence what we support. We can't complain about Tatiana's and this little thought over here and that little thought over there, but then you go and support the content who talk about it. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, man, this system only promote thoughts. They don't really promote good women. But then you go support the guys who promote thoughtism. You can't. This is what I'm saying, brothers. This is what I'm saying. Which one is it? Are you supporting the solution or the problem? You can't support the problem and then say, oh, well, we got to be solution based. Men got to be solution based, but you support the content that promotes the problem, that only talks about the problems. You can't do that. Kanye and Kyrie are black men who are talking about the solutions. They're giving us solutions. They're showing us. Listen, we're willing to sacrifice some of this shit to show y'all that this is what it is. This is what we need to be focused on. This is what we need to be doing. They're showing us this, brothers. Kanye done took a few billion hit. Kyrie done took a few million hit. They done lost all their sponsors and everything. To show us, they're showing us something. Y'all don't realize this? They're showing us something. There's a message in all of this shit, brothers. And we can't miss this because the message is for us first. I'm not saying it don't have nothing to do with black women, but it's for us first. It's for us first. So listen to what these guys are saying. Listen to what's being said. Watch the moves that's being made. Alonzo says 95% of her audience is black women, 600K followers on Facebook. Aya Thunder says, and support trash content over the content that is meaningful. But you are right. We need to show YouTube we support these content creators of substance. Yes, sir. Raven says, when you ask a woman to submit, ask yourself, what exactly should be she submitting to? Same question as always, fellas. Is it a materialistic lifestyle? Or is it something that can truly allow health and wellness to flourish within? Never heard it put like that. Never heard it quite put like that. But come on. Come on. Now, another thing. Here's another thing that us brothers, say we need to come together for. We need to do business with one another, right? Right? Yes, we do need to do business with one another. Those are the personal affairs of Black men. Now, why would I do business with you if I don't care about you, or if I don't think you care about me? See, brothers, we have to understand that our relationship as Black men to one another has to be personal first. It has to be spiritual. And it ain't got nothing to do with feelings and, all that goofy shit y'all like to talk about. We're not talking about that. And that's kind of zesty. Get off the zesty vibes. He getting on your feet. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about building. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about building a connection. You see? We have to build a connection with one another as brothers. This is how the business is going to stay good. This is how the connection is going to stay good. As I said, this is not, ring around a rosy. But as Black men, we have to develop a level of camaraderie, man. We have to go back to being comrades to one another. You see? See, because this is also how legacy is built as well. See, so all the things that we say we want, it all starts with if we fuck with each other or not. That's what it really starts with. Do I really fuck with you? Do you really fuck with me? Regardless of my flaws, regardless of my shortcomings, regardless of what you thought I didn't do or what I should have done, regardless of all of that, do you really fuck with me? See, that's what it is. This is why y'all always hear me say we got to heal before we build. Do we really fuck with one another, brothers? Do we? And is the relationship built on us being brothers, us being better, us pouring into each other? See, we gotta develop that before we could start just pouring in dollars. You see? See, we gotta know that we fuck with each other, man. And I see a lot of us brothers, man, we make a constant effort to show that we don't. That's why I go out my way to salute my comrades. I salute my brother, the Book of Ronan. That's my comrade. I salute my brother, the underrated Dark. These are my comrades. These are my brothers. These brothers can call me. I can call them. These are my brothers. I can call them and vent to them. They can call me and vent to me. The lines of communication is open for that. For anything. For anything. You see, we have to create that first. And if a nigga not even gonna stand up and speak up for you, come on, man. You not even gonna say nothing? like goddamn, you not even gonna say nothing, bro? You won't even say nothing? I'm a dude, man. I know other brothers be like, damn, you just gonna let the nigga talk shit about me right in front of you. You ain't gonna say nothing. You just not gonna say nothing, right? Because he ain't talking about you. Like, you not even gonna say nothing? This is why you have to go and follow the Foundational Manhood podcast. Because we got to go back to the basics, man. The foundation. We scared to even show other people that we fuck with each other, brothers. That's scary, man. Andre Harris, salute. What's up, Monique? That's crazy. Y'all don't find that to be crazy? That as black men, we afraid to show the world that we really fuck with each other. That we in alignment with each other, that we have an alliance. We afraid to show it. That's scary, man. But then we talk about power. How? We scared to get on the media and defend other black men. But you talking about power? You talking about politics? How? How does that work? When you're not advocating, for the betterment of black men. And you're not supporting the men who are advocating. So what are you complaining about? See, you niggas really don't have no complaints. That's why you turn the conversation back to women. See, I know what it is. I know what it is. See, you're really happy with the level of oppression black men are dealing with. You don't care, nigga, long as you get your little coins, right? You don't care. You niggas really don't care. See, I know. Because I pay attention to how niggas move. You really don't care. You act like you do. You act like you do. You fake the funk. But you really don't care. You all right. That's why you go back to what's she doing. Because see, that's who you're worried about. That's who you're worried about. You worry about where that cat gonna go. That's what you worry about. Right, black man? See, y'all don't care about the affairs of black people. Y'all don't care. See, because if you did, you would care about what the fuck going on with black men. Because what? The men are the what? We're the leaders, right? Then why are we still talking about the affairs of what the women are doing? But then we want to talk about politics, but we don't want to discuss man shit, which is politics. Which is politics. They sitting around talking about, hey, this is what we gonna do. All right, well, we could make some concessions for this, but this is what we're gonna do. These group of men, these group of men. Come on, brothers. This has nothing to do with women. This shit that's going on with our brothers right now, Kanye and Kyrie, this has nothing to do with them. Let them sit on the sideline and watch. All we need our black women to be doing at this point is supporting, being our cheerleaders. No offense, ladies, but we need y'all to be cheering. That's what we need from y'all. And fellas, that's all you should be talking about. Black women should be cheering. That's it. They should not be getting up there saying anything negative about Kanye, talking about him being with a white woman and all that goo. Save that shit. That's irrelevant. We need you to be cheering for these black men because we need to show the world that we're in alliance with these brothers. Because not only are there black men, not only are they rich and influential, but they're righteous. They're righteous. Just like we all got behind Nipsey because Nipsey had a righteous cause. It was righteous. It wasn't just because he was black and because he was from Cali and because he was a Crip. It's because he was a righteous. He was righteous in his movements, and his movement was righteous because the origin of the Crips was righteous. Community revolution and progress. That's righteous. You see? You see? You see? See, because at the end of the day, Nipsey and Kanye was fighting for the same cause. They just had two different ways of going about it. Because Nip said, F Donald Trump, which I agreed with. you feel me? But I also agreed with Ice Cube meeting with both parties to sit down and talk. I definitely agree with that too. Just like I agreed with what Kanye did. Because I know it was a whole ploy. I know it was a marketing scheme. Come on. I knew it. You see? Trying to get to the same destination, but they just taking two different routes. So we got to support both. We got to support our brothers. Just like you had Malcolm and you had Martin. So one is better than the other. We gonna play that game? We gonna play the supremacy game? No. They both was trying to get the same shit done. They just had different ways of going about it. But either way, what the black men have to do that's on the ground level, we have to show support and solidarity. We have to show that, brothers. See, we real quick to get to band together on some negative shit. Bros over hoes, bros over hoes, even though that's a goddamn lie. You know, it's never really been bros over hoes. and to the brothers in the chat, y'all can attest to that. Y'all know that those are facts. It's never really been bros over hoes. Never. But you'll hear guys say some stupid shit like that, man. Bros over hoes, man. You know. You know. But we won't be like, yeah, we stand with Kanye. We stand with Kyrie. We do. Yep. We sure do. We have to do this, man. We have to do this. We have what? Poor educational support as black men. We talk about how the education system has failed black boys and it failed us black men. Then shouldn't we be educating each other, brothers, about what's going on and how to do certain things and how to help yourself and all of these types of things? See, but before we get to that, we got to fuck with each other. You see? This is why I say we got to heal before we build. Because before we get to all of that other dynamic shit, we got to fuck with each other. You see? We got to fuck with each other first. That's first. That's first. If we don't fuck with each other, all the other shit is really irrelevant, bro. Because we could get money and do all of that shit on our own and be by ourselves and don't worry about what the fuck going on in society and how it's affecting us as a whole, and don't care about how the world gonna be in the next 20 years when our kids are 35. You see what I'm saying? It's easy to do that. That's easy. That's easy. But if the future, when the future get here, we can't complain about what's going on then if we ain't do nothing back then. See, we like to get up here as brothers and talk about what the older generations didn't do. So we gonna be that same generation? We gonna be the same generation to be those same old niggas that just sat back and let shit happen? We gonna be them brothers too? That's why I put the video up with Kyrie when he had a message to the millennials. So we gonna be them too? Huh? We gonna be like the boomers, right? We complain about the boomers, but then the black men boomers were just selfish golden boys. So we gonna be the same thing, right? Oh, this my mama house. Get out. My mama let me this house. Get out. So we gonna be those niggas? Huh, brothers? See, we get up here and talk about them, but when it's time to show that we're doing something else, what do we show? What do we show? We still those same beer drinking, liquor drinking, porch sitting niggas who sitting around complaining about what woman scorned them. So we gonna be those niggas too, right? Like the boomers. Oh man, my wife ain't shit. Nigga, you 70 years old. Your wife left you 20 years ago, nigga. So we gonna be them too. Man, these women hard-headed. These women hard-headed. I'm not gonna be that nigga. And nor will I be around niggas like that. No, sir. No, sir. Get your sap ass away from me. Well, because these women, because at the end of the day, these women, nigga. Well, I got it all together, but these women. See the problem? See the problem? Heels in. Salute, cuzzo. Appreciate you. Shout out to Chuck in the building. Salute, bro. Philip Hardy, what's going on, man? Come on. What is our excuse as men to not support each other? What is that? That's what I want to know. Because I when I listen to the content, you niggas basically philosophize reasons why a woman should fuck with you. I listen to this, and then you philosophize a bunch of reasons why you don't fuck with your brothers, and then you turn around and say women the problem. Can y'all explain that to me? What can y'all explain the logic? Because men are logical, right? Where's the logic in this? Where? Where we focus on the followers more than the leaders. What, what are we doing? What are we doing? Shouldn't we be focusing on? Shouldn't we be focusing on black men's mental health? Huh? Shouldn't we be focused more on that instead of focusing on body count? Huh? Shouldn't we be focused on the high unemployment rate of black men, the high homeless rate for black men, the high incarceration rates of black men, instead of worrying about her OnlyFans accounts? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we actually trying to get done? What are we actually trying to get done? See, this is why men need to sit down and talk. Because we, as men, we need to sit down and express, yo, this is what I'm about. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to impact. Because see, if we was to do that, a lot of guys would be rooted out. Because see, a lot of these guys are just sitting around and they're just trying to make things good for themselves so they could go get them a girl. That's all they want. A lot of these guys are here for women. That's it. See, I know this, but a lot of these guys, they don't want to admit it. You're here for a woman. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. You're here participating in all of the conversations and all of that shit because you're trying to find a girl. You're trying to find a girlfriend. You're trying to get you a girl. You're trying to find your little sneaky link. You're trying to find somebody you could fly out and all. You're looking for a girl, man. This is why that content gets the support it does. Because this is what the majority of guys are looking for. They're looking for some tail. That's what they're looking for. So they get up here and they fake the funk and play the role and they do all of that. because this is how they have access to women on a daily, or the current women that they have access to. This is why they're here. And this is why the brothers don't get the support that they supposed to get. The Kanyes and the Kyries. The big black male platforms are supposed to be in full support. But you know what? They scared they're gonna get their channels knocked down. And hey, I'm not opposed to that. Not opposed to that. That's what you afraid of. Cool. 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 But see, when that happens, this is where agency is supposed to come in. Because this is what happens when the gossip chicks, the gossip girls, from the gossip sector, when they channels get flagged, Tasha K and all of them, when they start going through shit, them women swarm YouTube. Don't you know that? And if those women are down, if they get strikes, them women are sending them all types of cash apps. I'm just making sure you are right. These are thousands of women. Thousands of women. Because they're supporting their interest. Black men are supporting their interest too, which is women. See, it's not black men and the affairs of black men, because it will show. It will show. You see? You see? It will show. It will show in the numbers. So this is why you got Kanye running for his goddamn life. This is why. Number one problem, the lack of black male agency. We can't even get a nigga to speak up. But after 10 years, we still got black men on YouTube talking about Sansaray. This woman done faked her death, all types of shit. Black men still talking about Sansaray. Black men still talking about Cynthia G. And the likes thereof. See, because y'all don't have to say their names, but when y'all get on these platforms and start going in about these chicks' behavior, y'all ain't doing nothing but talking about her. Y'all doing the same shit, man. Where's the love for black men? That's what I want to know. Where's all of this energy for the bros? Because we're the ones that's losing, remember? We're the ones at the bottom of the totem pole, remember? I'm not sitting here saying don't care about women, don't be concerned about women. I'm not saying that. But brothers, come on, man. Come on. Everybody's just sitting back acting like this is nothing. Like, oh well, they just got to deal with it, I can't believe this shit, man. I don't know. I just can't sit back and not say nothing. Like I said, especially when we got two brothers here that are not coons. I could see if y'all was sitting back being quiet about some coons. What's up, Sugar Bump? I could see that, man. But this is why we should stand up for Kyrie and Ye, man. Because they're standing up for us. They're not saying nothing to protect their money. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. Okay? They're not doing this for money. You see? They done lost a whole ton of money. So the least we could do, man, is show some solidarity, man. We could get behind bullshit, man. Why we can't get behind the right shit? We've been upholding the bullshit for too long, supporting the bullshit for too long, in love with talking about the bullshit for too long, man. But when you got black men who are here saying, hey, listen, with me having all of this money, I'm willing to put it on the line to tell my people this. And we don't even respect that shit. We don't even respect it enough to uphold that shit, man. And we like to talk about our ancestors. Why? Why? When you're dealing with two brothers right now that has the ancestors speaking through them. Oh man. But we're gonna get it together, brothers. I already know. I already know, man. I already know. Mr. Sutton says DS1, a lot of brothers are now worried about the future because they know they won't be there to see it. Damn, that's deep. Hebrews to Mandem says, I actually watched the film. Everything was overblown. They did Kyrie dirty. Okay, that's your opinion. Sugar Bum says, what benefits to black people getting from being real Jews? Boot camp. What's good, boot camp? Well, then you would understand that we're God's chosen people. That's what that means, Sugar Bum. And if we're God's chosen people, then that will denote who those people, the Jewish people, are. You see? They don't want the world to know that secret. You got to understand that, Sugar Bum. You know, it may seem that simple, but the truth is that simple. In the film, they quoted Hitler saying that the Hebrews were black. The film wasn't endorsing Hitler at all, just quoting him. Oh, okay. No doubt. And the Hebrews were black. That's because that's the truth. Because Hitler knew the truth. Hitler knew he was lying to them people. But he know he needed an army, and that's how he created his army, by lying to them. By telling them people that they were God's chosen people. They know the goddamn truth. A liar knows the truth. How could you be a liar and not know the truth? How could you know the truth and not know a lie? Come on, man. Shout out to Dollar Washer. Dollar Washer said Semitic means black. Shout out to Dollar Washer. Come on, man. Come on. See, they don't want the world and our children to understand that, sugar bum, because then our children might not want to go be athletes and play in the NBA and go be R&B singers and all of that shit and try to be Glorilla and all of that. They don't want our people to understand our true identity, because then what that do is that makes us question everything else, sugar bum. You understand? That's why spiritual value is first. You see? If you understand who you are, you can identify yourself and your people, then you would understand what y'all true purpose should be, which will then uproot the system, which is a problem, sugar bum. Raven says the Hebrews are real Jews, are black people. Why you think Israel is trying to keep the Ethiopians from presently entering? Wacky says the thing is that Kyrie Irving belongs to a group of people who are powerless and made a move that upset a group of people who are powerful. When you have power, you get away with doing people dirty. Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely. Absolutely, my brother. Big facts. And shout out to Big Facts in the building. Absolutely, bro. That is a fact. That is a fact. Hebrews says Henry Ford also was quoted in the film saying that the Hebrews are black, but they ain't about to cancel Ford or protest against Ford. Of course not. Listen, them people know the truth. Those people know the truth. The problem is that black man was not supposed to put that out there with those white men saying that. See, that's the problem, bro. The problem is not the white man telling it. See, when the white man tell the truth, that's never a problem. Oh, that white man told the truth. Yeah. Black people, they love that shit. Black people love when everybody tell the truth but us. See, this is how you know we were programmed. See, when a white man would get up there and say, yeah, he right, they are the Jews. They are God's chosen people. You know what y'all say? That black man gave it up. He told the truth. Yup. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But when a black man do it, oh, he needs to shut up. Oh, he's just mad. Oh, that's why he telling the truth. He mad at his life. But when these Jewish people get up there and say, oh yeah, God's chosen people is black. They are. God's chosen people are black. We're not God's chosen people. Oh, wow, that was a bomb. They just dropped a secret. But when the black man said, nigga, don't nobody want to hear that, nigga. You a poor righteous teacher. This is why that black man had to put that in the film. Because this is the only way black people understand the goddamn truth. Because when it come out of a black man's mouth, it's nigga, you trying to get some money and you mad because you broke and you a poor righteous teacher. When a black man is telling the truth about black people in this goddamn world, he a poor righteous teacher. See how this go? See how this go? Y'all see? Y'all see? Y'all see? See, because this ties into what Wacky was saying. Kyrie is connected to a people that are powerless. We're powerless because what? Number one, we have no goddamn voice. Number one, we have no voice. Why? Because we won't use it in an effective way. But we'll use it to talk about these hoes and start a gender war and have a bunch of platforms be created and be promoted all over social media talking about hoes. See? This is why Kyrie is part of a powerless group. Because they have no voice. Because they don't fucking take their voice serious. They don't use their voice in an effective way. They sit around and talk about pussy and sex and the matters of sex all day. This is what niggas do. This is what black men do with their voice. This is what they're doing with their voice. And then they're funneling their funds into that to make it grow. When all we doing is making drama and bullshit grow. But then the men who are here, who need representation on this ground level, powerless. but we'll groom Kevin Samuels to present him to the world to talk about black women. But we can't groom no politicians. We can't groom no leaders, but we could groom Kevin Samuels to talk about black women in front of the goddamn world. We got a problem, black men. Yeah, I said it, nigga. I don't care who got a problem with it. It's the truth. I don't care. You niggas groomed Kevin Samuels and presented him to the world to be a weapon against black women. Huh? You didn't do that, right? See, black men did that. But we won't groom a black man that's going to represent us in a good light and present that to the world. You ain't going to do that. You ain't going to do that. Right? You ain't going to do that, though. You ain't gonna do that. And then all you niggas sat there and praised him like he did something spectacular. All he did was contribute to the world's bullshit. The fuck? That's what that black man did. And we supported it as other black men. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? And because he did that, I'm not supposed to say nothing. Oh, I'm supposed to speak on that. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. Because there's no reason for this. We don't have time for this. We don't have time for this. What's good, Bob? Shout out to Bob. Wacky says so-called black people do have a voice, but we don't have independent infrastructure. That is real power. Wacky also says, I never saw the Hebrews the Negro documentary, but I have the book that the documentary is based on. The book had some truth in it mixed with some lies. I bet it did, bro. I bet it did. That's with anything. I bet it did. You know, just like Hidden Colors and, you know, it's like the rest of them. Shout out to you, Big Facts. I appreciate that. Raven says, when a white person tells the truth, our people show all 32 teeth smiling. When a brother tells the truth, it is met with a closed, disgruntled mouth. Facts. Facts. Big facts. You see? You see? Independent infrastructure. Yep. But if we don't fuck with each other, nothing's going to get built, bro. And you know that. We don't fuck with each other. We ain't building nothing. I'm going to take my shit and go over here. You going to take your shit and you going to go over there. And that's what's been happening. And that's why this shit has been running on autopilot for so long. And I know that there's a lot of people who's comfortable with that and they don't care. If it just whatever is whatever. They're just going to go along to get along. That's just what it is. I get it. I get it. Disciple of Sound says it hurt different when it's from people that look like us. Facts. Wacky says, I agree. If there's no unity, there's no infrastructure. Facts. Facts. Race is a team sport. White supremacy is a team sport. It's a team sport, man. These people are not ruling the world. There's not one person ruling the world. It's a team sport, y'all. I hope y'all understand this. Oppressing us all over the world took a lot of goddamn people to agree to this shit. Understand this. So it's going to take a lot of us to combat this shit. And it's going to take us to combat it on different levels. So we need people on each level. So with Kanye, to bring everything full circle, and we're going to wrap the show up, with Kanye and Kyrie, they're on the millionaire and billionaire level fighting the war. You see what I'm saying? We got to fight on our level. We got to fight on our level. We got to do what we could do. And we got to show it. Because guess what? When they were oppressing, when racism and prejudice was alive and well throughout all these communities, the lily old white people now, those lily old white men and white women, they made black people every day in society understand what racism and prejudice was. On their level, they supported white supremacy. They were in support. They were in favor for our oppression. They showed it by letting their dogs loose on us when we walk past their yards. By riding through our neighborhoods, setting our cars and homes on fire. By writing disparaging remarks in papers and articles. They played their part. It's a team sport. Race is a team sport. Why do you think a lot of the system is breaking down today? Because there's a lot of people who's opting out of playing it. There's a lot of people who are no longer in agreement with it. That's why you see it's going the way it's going. You see? This is why they have to put the clamps on us even more now. They have to put even more pressure on us now. Because they're losing a lot of players who was willing to help. So shout out to everybody in the building. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. Raven says, DS1, do you think our men can make their own media stations even if it starts small? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. There are some. Shout out to Zoe Williams. Zoe Williams and the Voice of Reason. Salute. He speaks on a black radio show. Shout out to Big Girl Panties Podcast. Shout out to BGP. where they film at that studio is ran and its legacy through black men, through a black man. Yes, we can do it and have done it. Yes, we can, but we have to fuck with each other to do it. We have to. We really do. Aya Thunder says if they can mess with their money, we should do the same with theirs, as if we set the trends for those fashion markets. Facts, Aya Thunder. And that's what I'm going to talk about coming up next week. I'm going to start talking about that next week. Oh yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Zoe Williams speaks on a black radio station, and so does BGP, their studio. Yep. Yes, ma'am. So shout out to everybody in the building. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show if y'all haven't yet. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that notification bell so you notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Make sure y'all go follow me and my brother, the Book of Ronan podcast. That's the Foundational Manhood podcast. Shout out to FMP. Join the FMP Nation. Go and follow us on all of your audio platforms. Go follow us on Spotify, Amazon, anywhere that you listen to podcasts. You can follow us. You can follow us. Just type in Foundational Manhood Podcast. Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to Alpha Juice Co. Make sure you get your Alpha Juices. Ladies, keep it juicy like how us brothers like it. You can do that by clicking the link down in the description box or in the pinned comment section. At your checkout, use the promo code DS1Ross to get a discount off on your purchase. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone. If you have ordered, your package is on the way. It is on the way. It is on the way. As y'all know, the hurricane and all of that stuff has cleared up a little bit. So, your package is on the way, y'all. We appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to everybody in the building. Salute to all the visionaries for coming through. Shout out to my brother, the Underrated Darkness. I appreciate that, bro. Thanks a lot, Raven. I appreciate you, love, as always. Shout out to you, Aya Thunder. I appreciate you, bro. Definitely, man. Definitely. I'm at the end of my natural medicinal detox. So I'm gonna probably knock that off and probably the end of the day or probably tomorrow, most likely. So I could definitely get back to how I usually am. Y'all know how that go. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you, love. But shout out to everybody. If y'all enjoyed today's show, you would like to donate, hit the Cash App. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV is where y'all can go. I appreciate all the love and the support. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the content, join the channel and become a visionary, man. Click that join button. Join the channel. It's all love. We got great content coming. We got some great interviews coming as well. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Go ahead and join the channel because that's for members only. Shout out to y'all once again. I appreciate y'all. DS1Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And brothers, remember, we are our own agency. We are our own agency. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.